Hello, gorgeous genius. This is Stacy with incomeify.com. Welcome to 23 ways to increase income fast in your online business. I honor you for being here and your commitment to your business. As an online entrepreneur, your primary objective is to, of course, increase sales and income in the most efficient and effective manner possible. And doing so, quite frankly, of course, makes you have a happy business and a happy bank account. And along those lines, your main daily business activities are to focus on three things. Your main activities are to focus on, number one, being visible, getting noticed, being seen, being on people's radar. Number two, your focus needs to be on giving value, arousing attention and desire in your prospective clients and customers. And number three, making valuable offers, making offers and invitations to people to purchase your goods, your products, and your services. So number one, three things you need to be doing on a daily basis when you are working on your business. Number one, being visible. Number two, giving value. And number three, making offers and invitations for purchases. Sounds simple, right? Perhaps, but it's not always easy to do when you have no idea where to begin and you don't have a focus or a strategy. So let's cut to the chase. You're here on this training because you need more sales and income in your business, and you need some actionable items, some actionable information that you can take away and implement today. That being said, let me preemptively reduce any overwhelm that you may experience by the end of this training. I want you to realize that I'm not giving all of these strategies so that you can go out there and try all of them today. Try all of them right now. I want you to begin by choosing just 2 or 3 of these techniques that resonate with you. And it's simply because if you don't like doing a particular activity, you're not likely to be consistent with it. You're not likely to continue with it. And therefore, you will not get your results, which is frustrating. So perhaps you're doing that right now. You're doing what everyone's saying that you should do. I'm doing air quotes, doing everything that people tell you you should do instead of doing things that align with who you are. So please resist the urge to force yourself to do things that don't align with your personality, your preferred work style, your preferences, or your temperament. Again, I invite you to experiment with these techniques, these strategies, test them, and see which ones give you the best results, and keep doing what works. It's the old rinse and repeat process. So everything I'm going to teach you today, however, is totally actionable and doable. Cool? So I'll start with the most obvious sales-inducing strategies, because sometimes you just need a reminder of the basics, the fundamentals. Then I'll move on to reveal lesser known and more underutilized strategies. So let's go. The first strategy is to post on social media. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Pinterest, etc. Share highly desirable and compelling blog posts, your own blog posts, videos, audios, images, etc. regularly on social media platforms that appeal most to your ideal clients and customers. Quite simple. So with that in mind, it is important that you know that not every platform is the best for all types of businesses. So, for example, for fitness professionals, they may get clients from Pinterest or Snapchat, but it's not likely that a consultant to accountants or attorneys would get clients on Pinterest or Snapchat. So make sure that the social media platforms that you do use do have your ideal clients on them, and that's where they congregate. Otherwise, you will be spinning your wheels. Okay, so number 2, record videos and upload them to YouTube. Think about the problems and the aspirations of your ideal clients and customers. And when you have those in mind, you can create a list of those ideas. I then want you to create videos that offer value to your viewers of your videos, and make offers on those videos. Have a call to action where the viewers are directed to an offer or to a sales funnel, and that is it's quite simple. So create videos that touch upon problems and aspirations that your people have. And if you're camera shy, or if you don't want to put on nice clothes or do your hair, you can create, instead of creating a talking head video where you're actually seen, you can instead create a slide presentation and record your desktop or your screen, and your voice will be the narration. And if you have thought about creating videos in the past and you need inspiration, you need ideas on what types of videos or what topics to do on your videos, do some keyword research on sites like keywordspy.com, or use Google AdWords keyword tool, or you can actually use sites like BuzzSumo, and they list topics and content that are hot. So you can go to BuzzSumo, look at what's hot, what's being shared already, what's getting the most traction, what's trending, and then use whatever information you find to create your own content around it. So if something's hot and trending, and maybe it's a blog post, you can write a blog post on that topic in your own voice with your own point of view, or you can instead of doing a blog post, you can do a video or an audio, or do an interview, maybe reach out to that person for an interview. So that's number 2, record videos and upload them to YouTube. And let's move on to number 3, which is kind of similar but not, because here, number 3, I want you to perhaps think about hosting Periscope or Facebook live broadcasts. So these are live broadcasts where you are putting yourself out there, giving value, helping people, being seen, being noticed, getting value, arousing desire. So host a Periscope or a Facebook live broadcast is one way that you can increase sales and income in your business. And recently I read that apparently Google is no longer going to have Google Hangouts, and I think that's in about a month or so, that they are going to again end Google Hangouts and focus purely on YouTube Live. So you can also do a YouTube Live broadcast in addition to a Periscope broadcast or a Facebook Live broadcast. And something pretty cool about this is what you can do once you create these videos is that you can save them. If you're doing a Periscope or a Facebook Live broadcast, you can save these videos. I know for sure you can with Periscope. Save the video and upload it to YouTube, and you can get a two for one. Upload that, and then you'll get traffic not only to the live broadcast but also to the YouTube. So you can get organic YouTube traffic to your business by uploading that. And Additionally, another bonus with doing a broadcast on Periscope, and you may be able to do this with Facebook Live too, is once you save that video, if you really offer great value and it's, a longer training, what you can do is save that video, turn it into an AVI or MP4, and offer that as a paid product. Offer it as a paid for product, as a video workshop, for example. So that's number 3. Number 4 is you can host a teleseminar. And this is an easy, low-tech way to get people on the phone with you, to listen to you give value, to listen to you teach and train on a topic that will help them. So host a teleseminar. Just write up a quick training on a topic that interests your people. Type it up on Word, whatever, on a notepad, and then schedule a teleseminar. Market it through your social media outlets, etc. And you can use, for your teleseminar, you can use software like Start Meeting or Free Conference Call. And I believe you can do this with Instant Teleseminar and Audio Acrobat. You can do the calls, and with Instant Teleseminar you can do a webcast and a call. So you can have part of your audience on the phone and then have part of them on a live webcast, or just do it all on the phone, and that makes it even more convenient for you. Just pick up the phone and start talking. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5 is to guest post on other websites. So with this, consider other content creators, consider bloggers, other people that serve your target audience, and reach out to them and ask them if you could write a blog post or share an infographic to their audience. And then most of them will likely allow you to share your byline in the article, at the end of the article, with the link to your website, to your offers, and there you have it. You have traffic to your website and to your offers and more sales. So you can do that, or that's reaching out to other websites, or you can simply post your content on medium.com or LinkedIn, your LinkedIn posts account. And LinkedIn posts, if you have a LinkedIn account, you can create, you can actually, I'm speaking quickly, but you can upload your own blog posts to LinkedIn posts, and those are actually indexed by Google. So you can get organic traffic that way, and of course get traffic, shares, and likes with your connections on LinkedIn, and that'll build your credibility, your visibility, and traffic to your site and to your offers. So that's another thing. And again, another research tip is, if you don't know where to begin with guest posting, you can go to Google or Yahoo, whichever search engine you prefer, and look for people who are looking for guest posters. People need content for the website. So you can go to the search engine and type in "write for us." Most sites that do guest posts, offer guest post opportunities, will have a "write for us" page, or contribute or submit articles, but you can put "write for us" in parentheses. So "write for us" and your keyword topic. So if you are a career coach, you can type in "write for us" and career coach, or careers, or coaching, and that will pull up, you'll get a list of results that are relevant, that will give you people who are looking for people to contribute content to the site. So easy breezy. Another thing that you can do along the lines of guest posting is you can have people guest post on your site. So if you have a relevant blog, you can put a "write for us" page link on your site, or you can ask people that you know who are in relevant industries to write guest blogs for your site, and more than likely they will be happy to, and they will actually share once you post it on your site live. They will share it with their people, and that's a pretty neat thing because you'll get their audience back to your website. So guest posting is pretty good, a pretty awesome tool to use whether you're posting on other sites or you're having guest posts, having people guest post on your site. So number 6, host a webinar, and this could be live or recorded, and this can be an introductory lead magnet or an impromptu webinar. If you're doing it as a lead magnet, you can do it live or you can do it recorded, an evergreen webinar where people kind of come into your funnel, into your sales funnel, your marketing funnel through a webinar that's been recorded or live, and it's offering them value and it gets them on their list, and you have a handy dandy email nurture sequence that leads them to a sale, to a conversation, to a product, etc. So host a webinar, and you can use provider software such as Webinar Ninja to do that. And this goes all the way back to, of course, teaching and sharing what you know, teaching and sharing from your genius zone. Think about what you can genuinely and authentically share with people that you want to sell to, who your customers. What can you genuinely help them with? And once you know that, you can again host a webinar and share that goodness. Okay, so number 7, get interviewed on a podcast. Podcasts are hot right now, and your ideal clients likely have their favorite podcasts that they listen to on the way home, on their lunch break, on their commute, on breaks, etc. So again, your ideal clients are likely already listening to podcasts. You probably already listen to podcasts. Think about the people who host these podcasts. They need a continual stream of people to interview, people to feature on their podcast. So reach out to podcasts that your people listen to and pitch them to appear. Ask them if, send a quick email and ask if you can share something that helps their listeners. A longer term strategy with podcasts would be to start your own podcast, and then you would reach out to potential guests to be interviewed, and people love to be recognized and featured and honored in that way. So of course they're going to share their interview that they did with you on your podcast with their audience, and you will get organic traffic, clients and customers that way. So double duty with podcasting if you want to be interviewed on podcasts or start your own. Okay, so number 8, start a Facebook or LinkedIn group. And you can do that, start the group around your area of expertise. And people who will join will be your ideal clients and customers, because the subject matter of your group aligns with who they are, or a problem they have, or an aspiration they have. So you can start a group and attract people to that group, and those people will be your ideal clients and customers. So number 9, along those same lines, would be, instead of starting your own group on Facebook or LinkedIn, you can show up and contribute to an existing Facebook or LinkedIn group. And almost every niche, every business niche or topic, there is a group around it in Facebook or LinkedIn that is full of your ideal clients and customers as members. And depending upon the rules of that group, after you introduce yourself, you can start liking, commenting, and posting helpful information to people. And some of them allow you to post links back to your stuff. Some of them you can do that any day. Some of the groups, specifically on Facebook, have rules where you can only do it on certain days, do self-promotion, but that's a way to get people to opt in and buy your offers. And just be sure to measure when you're in groups, measure the engagement, the results you're getting from that group, because sometimes you can join a group and it can be an absolute dud, because no one's commenting, no one's really being active in that group. So give it a week or so, few days, and see if people are responding, if people are, if it's a group you want to be in. And if not, just leave that group. You're under no obligation to stay in groups that are not getting you results, or that are not a productive use of your time. And not only that, and another thing too with groups is, if you join a lot of groups, you should be discerning about your groups, but if you join a lot, just to start and see, which ones resonate, which ones give you results, traction. You can turn off the notifications, because your news feed, you're on Facebook, can get kind of crowded with, and LinkedIn can get kind of crowded with activity on people posting, and that can be kind of overwhelming. So you can turn the notifications off if you don't want to have them in your news feed, or if you want to stay in the group but you just don't want to get the constant notifications. So that's a pro tip there. So number 10, you can offer a course on udemy.com or lynda.com. And this could be for Udemy in particular. You can offer a free or low cost training for lynda.com, which is now owned by LinkedIn. They offer higher ticket courses, but you can share your expertise as a way to introduce people to you, to build rapport with people, and direct them back to your business for more purchases of your products and or services. So again, udemy.com or linkedin.com. Udemy lets you sell trainings at whatever price you choose. And if you want to generate leads from a product, you can create something that's really introductory, based on your expertise. Research the site on your topic, on your category, see what's hot, see what's selling, read the comments of what people are on popular courses, not so popular courses. Read the comments that people leave, and see how you can create a better course. Again, it doesn't have to be fancy. If you're offering it for free, again, it can be something introductory with links in it to direct people back to your products and services. And again, that could be a lead magnet, a no-brainer lead magnet training that sends people back to offers, or an opt-in funnel. So that's number 10. And number 11, you can share a slideshow on SlideShare. And you can do this with a voiceover presentation, or you can just upload a PowerPoint. And typically it works, and these presentations are indexed on Google. So, have a keyword-rich title to your SlideShare presentation. And I was going to say too that the SlideShare tends to be more professional. It tends to be more business related. It may be now that they have different categories, but go to slideshare.com and kind of research what is popular. It tends to be business topics and around careers. So that's a way that you can establish yourself, your expertise, and get on the radar of people and send them back to your business. So that's number 11. Number 12, write and send out press releases. Yes, You can do that by sending out timely, relevant, and newsworthy press releases to publications in your industry that interest you, that interest your ideal peeps. And again, publications, whether they're large or small, they have journalists, they have contributors who need to be the beast of constant content. So do some quick research. Again, identify some publications, some journalists who reach your target market, and go ahead and send out a press release about something that's going on your business. And if you need some PR leads, some public relations leads, you can go to sites like helpareporter.com. And there you will find, you can sign up for their email alerts, and you'll get lists of journalists who are actively seeking submissions to queries they have, stories that they're writing right at this moment. So that is number 12. Number 13 is to do some online advertising. This could be PPC or display. You can create a Facebook or Google pay-per-click ad campaign, and these are generally low cost. They can be low cost, high cost. You can set the budget to spend $5 a day, $10 a day, $20 a day, $500 a day, whatever you want, and send people who click on your ad to a blog post with a free offer, or to a product sales page, or a free offer on an opt-in landing page, and there you go. You have built-in people coming into your funnel, into your business, into your sales cycle. Okay, so number 14, write a short ebook as a lead magnet. So when you think about your customers, you know what their pain points are, what their aspirations are. You can easily write a quick, 10, 15, 20 page ebook. And just to start, when you do that, outline 5, 7, or 10 topics as titles, and just fill those in. Upload that to Amazon.com with a link to your website at the end or at the beginning. Some people put a link at the beginning of the book so it shows up when people look at the look inside feature on Amazon.com. You can have them see your offer before they even buy the book, so you can test that and see which works best for you. And again, quick, short, easy thing to do. Write a quick ebook, upload it to Amazon.com. Research, of course, topics that are doing well, and create your own ebook. Again, upload it, and in the book somewhere, direct readers to an offer on your website. Obviously, it's important, or it's quite apparent that they're interested in your topic. And if they purchased your book, if they looked at your book in the preview, they're interested enough to do that, they will definitely welcome you, offering them an invitation to go further with you. Okay, so that's number 14. Number 15, create an app, or have a developer friend create an app for you. And apps are great introductory tools that can get your business on the radar of people who will benefit from buying your larger ticket products and services. So an app can be free, it can be 99 cents, $3.99, whatever price point you choose. Again, it's an introductory offer to get people to notice your business, and you can do that for Android or iOS, and again, connect that app back to your business's offerings. Okay, 16, set up a JV, joint venture campaign. And this could be, this is where you kind of partner with someone else in a related industry, and you create a summit, series, or a cross-promotional giveaway with other people. Everyone contributes a lead magnet or an interview, and everyone kind of shares their leads amongst each other. People opt in, and everyone shares the sales. So that is something that you could do too. You can share the leads, you can share the sales, depending on how you set it up. But think about perhaps setting up a joint venture campaign with others. Okay. 17, ask for referrals. And kind of an ancillary to that is to email your list. So asking for referrals. You can reach out to current or previous clients and ask them if they know anyone who would benefit from your services. You can ask them for that person's email address and then contact them, email them, and ask them to schedule a time. Mention that so-and-so mentioned that you may have a need, and invite them to a phone conversation. You can also, in terms of referrals, kind of a related thing is to use tools like LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and that gives you the ability to connect with via email by sending in-mails to prospective clients and leads that you want to work with. So that's an option too. And again, while we're on the topic of emailing and asking, you can also send out e-newsletters to your, or e-zines to your email list. If you have an email list and you kind of been neglecting it, you may not want to send out an offer to purchase anything. You want to have some built-in value that you already built up with them, and that's kind of what Gary Vaynerchuk talks about with his jab, right hook approach to marketing and sales, where you're giving, and then an ask. Give, ask. And instead of kind of hitting people over the head with sales material, you'll get unsubscribes and people will not buy from you. They'll ignore you. So again, if you've been neglecting your email subscribers, they haven't heard from you in a while, today is as good as day of any to go ahead and reach out to them with some helpful information and rebuild that relationship with value, and then start making some invitations to some offers and some sales. Okay, so that's 17. 18 is to email your college alumni department. If you went to college, email your school's alumni department and let them know about key milestones in your business, whether it's a book you've written, awards you've won, etc. And your school's alumni department, they send out, I know I get emails from my alumni department from the college and from my major, sociology. I get emails. So they send out emails every month to thousands of people. And, that includes news about people who graduated from that college. So why not get exposure that way to your business through your alma mater? Cool. So that's 18. 19, get celebrity endorsements for your products or services. This may not be a fast income strategy, but it could bring in money for you long term. I know for me, a book I wrote a few years ago, I was able to get 2 best-selling authors to endorse that book, so it's pretty cool. So depending on where you are in your business, you may not want to reach out to A-list celebrities in entertainment, but you can reach out to local celebrities or business owners, prominent authors and speakers who are further along than you, and ask them to write a quick blurb about your product or maybe the foreword to your book. And this extra bling, this extra celebrity endorsements can be very client attractive. So again, if you kind of don't know how to go about getting an endorsement, you can follow that celebrity on social media. You can retweet them, kind of look at their hashtags, and look at how they relate to your business. Visit their website and send a quick email to kind of gauge your interest, if it's applicable. Send your product, and if they're interested, maybe they'll respond, or an assistant will respond. And a way to sweeten the deal with celebrity endorsements is, perhaps offer part ownership or affiliate commissions. So think about perhaps getting some celebrity bling in your business. Number 20, add a forum. to your website. And this is similar to maybe like a Facebook group, but it's a forum that you would add on your website. And it gives people the opportunity to communicate and stay around and click around on your site, because they're there already interacting with each other, with you perhaps, and they can share content, you can share content, and it's a way to make your website sticky. And again, they'll click around and perhaps get to your store, reach out to hire you. So think about perhaps adding a forum to one of your pages. 21, answer questions on Quora.com. No matter what your area of expertise is, there are people on Quora who have asked and are asking about something that's related to it. So hop on over to Quora.com, check it out. Leave thoughtful, insightful responses to questions. Those stay there forever, and Quora sends out alerts, so your answer will be read not only by, because Quora answers and questions do show up in Google. They're indexed by Google as well. So once you have an answer there, it shows up for all time for people to come on back to your site. You can add a link to your website in your answer, or you can add a link to your offer to your website in your profile bio. And commenting along those lines, you can also comment kind of on other people's blogs. Actually, for me, I actually hired someone based on a comment that they made on a blog post that I read. So another option, in addition to or instead of Quora, is to make comments on blog posts that you read regularly that are related to your business, and that'll get traffic back to your website too. And you can kind of analyze the traffic in your website if you use Google Analytics or whatever platform you use to host your website. Kind of look at where traffic is coming from and spend more of your time on those platforms. So quick tip there. So 22, submit to StumbleUpon or Reddit. If you're familiar with and you use StumbleUpon or Reddit, submit valuable content there. If what you share resonates with people, they are bound to be curious about you, and they're bound to kind of want to check you out and look at what you have to offer. So 22, submit posts to Reddit and StumbleUpon. So that is a possibility for you. All right, so 23, get featured on producthunt.com or LinkedIn, their ProFinder service. So if you have, in terms of Product Hunt, if you have software, books, or podcasts, apps, etc., if you need eyeballs to it, you can use Product Hunt, get featured there. Pretty much Product Hunt is a daily digest on their website and via email that lets people vote on software, books, podcasts, etc., around things that they think are cool. The only thing with this is, though, you have to be, in order to be featured, you have to be invited or know someone already in the Product Hunt community. But you can go ahead and join Product Hunt and kind of click around in there, see kind of how the process works, and get connected with people. And that will definitely, once featured, that can drive traffic and sales in your business. And similarly with LinkedIn's ProFinder, this is a new feature. If you are a freelancer or a service provider, such as marketing, copywriting, financial, legal, graphic design, web development, photography, they have many different categories that you can be listed in and organically get people who are looking for your service. So that's the way that you can get sales, is by listing your services on LinkedIn's ProFinder. So there you have it. 23 ways to increase income and sales in your business. Again, pick 2 or 3 to implement in your business today. And I'm sure these strategies will revive your marketing and sales mojo in no time. Again, measure your results with each strategy that you decide to use. Identify which techniques result in the most traffic. And to get momentum and move the needle, you gotta have consistency, great copy, and awesome offers. Okay, so if you're not getting results you want with a particular strategy, in the beginning, look at your consistency, look at the copy, meaning the content, what's written on the pages you're sending people to, and look at the offers. Is there a product market fit with what you're offering? Okay, so if you could use more support in growing your business, if you need more strategy, more insight, more feedback on what you're doing in your business, visit me over at incomeify.com. There you're going to find even more training, products, and services to help you increase sales, income, and time off in your business. Thank you for your time today. Much success to you. Again, Stacy here with incomeify.com, signing off.